ABC, always be closing in business. But I say always be prospecting. But how do you do that in 2021? Let's talk about that. Hi everyone, welcome to Entrepreneur. My name is Ture and I am an entrepreneur based in Singapore. Now, as sexy and wonderful closing sounds, it is not always be closing that happens on people. Regardless of what services you have or products you have, what kind of business you do, whether you are giving service, giving products, or providing a solution, you and I should need to master prospecting before you can actually lead to closing. But how do we prospect in year 2021? Because always be closing is all about you, while always be prospecting is all about other people. When it's all about them, selling will be easier and closing will be a breeze. Let me ask you this question first and foremost. Where do business come from? Your business will need productivity. Your business will need money. Now, where do money come from? You don't tell me it comes from the bank. You don't tell me it comes from your bosses. Productivity, profitability comes from people. It comes from people. So with that, you really need to master the ability to prospect people properly. And in doing business with people, you need to be interested in people. Otherwise, you're in the wrong business. Now, let me tell you about one effective tool that people use when it comes to prospecting, because you know what? Prospecting can be anywhere. And this very, very natural prospecting tool is what we call form. To some of you, maybe this is not the first time you've heard this. And to other people, there's a variation of what form means. It's family, occupation, recreation, and some of them say money. Before you can talk about money, talk about their family, occupation, recreation, and their money. Or if you are just talking to your clients and having a conversation, getting to know their needs, getting to know the solutions that you can give, the M about money may not be all about that yet. You need to send your message, your people, to your prospects. So I call this family, occupation, recreation, and then message. Asking them about their family, asking them about the people that are dear to them. Is the person you're speaking to a single child? Is he or she a breadwinner? Is the parent sick? Or how old are they? Does he has siblings? What is her role or his role in the family? Is his wife working or not? What does the wife do if she's working? So all these things. How many children? It can also be extended into the people that they deal with, because some of you might be dealing with single people and probably away, like a scenario here in Singapore, there's a good number of immigrants. There's a good number of foreign professionals. And foreign professionals, who do they hang out with often? They hang out with their friends and affiliates. So you might want to find out who their friends are, and mostly, who do they hang out with? Are these friends from church? Are these friends from work? Are these friends from out of the hobby that they do? Do they do scuba diving? And this is like a scuba diving group or a bikers group or a joggers group. When you find this out, these are the people that are very important in their lives. Okay, of course, the main thing is family. If they're looking at providing a solution to their family, but the main thing is this: getting to know that person, having to have a greater idea who this person is and what is important to this person. Secondly, the occupation. Asking the person, what do you love about your work? What you don't like about your work? What are the things that you'd like to improve? Are there any aspiration, occupational aspiration? Are there any career aspiration that you have? What is your dream? What would you like to be in 3 years' time, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time? Which position would you like to be at? Is this your dream job or not? Are you hoping for a dream job to come? Ask about that occupation. Are you happy with your pay? Are you happy with your environment, your colleagues? Are there Is it an environment that you see yourself growing? These are the things that you could find out the person's sentiments about what they're doing, what she is doing, whether she enjoys this work, whether she's passionate about it, or she's doing just to pay the bill, or she is just couldn't be bothered. Even when a person is not so interested about talking about work, but if you put much interest about her, that person will bring out what she has inside her heart. Then last but not the least is the recreation. Recreation is the thing that this person loves. Now, this person may not be passionate about work, but she is passionate about the sports. She's passionate about movies. She's passionate about knitting. I don't know, whatever that is, she's passionate about that. Get some time to talk about what this passion is and find out whether there is a future about her passion, whether she has plans towards this passion or this is just something that you'd like to do on her free time. When there is a common denominator between the two of you, whether it is about the family or the kind of friends you hang out with, about the job, or it is about the kind of hobby that she does, there is a synergy there. There's something that you guys can talk about. So you love traveling. Me too. So you're the only child. Me too. You know? So you're oh, you love doing this about your work. Oh my God. I just can tell you how much I love that too. So there's a bit of you sharing that. But of course, do not overshare because this conversation is all about them. Now, when will it become about you? It will become about you by sending message. In sending that message, you need to find out what is the core need of this person. Does this person wants to really provide for her family and there's a huge financial needs, and let's just say you are a financial consultant. So your message could be, my goal is to help families like yourself find clarity and be able to achieve the goals that a husband and wife wants for their children and even for themselves, for their own career and even for their own retirement. That is the message. If you're speaking to somebody who is a single person and would like to achieve a dream someday that probably has nothing to do with the current occupation that she has right now, you can find the message about that by saying, my mission is to make sure that I guide the person I'm speaking to, professionals like yourself, who are aspiring to have a better career in life, who's aspiring to put up a business that is based on their passion. As a single person, I followed my passion eventually, but one needs to be ready to be able to do that and to follow their passion. My goal is to ready the people I'm speaking to. So that is the message that you could give. It all comes from their forming. You have to know what the core of the person is. You have to understand where this person is coming from, and you have to give full interest and full attention to that person. Always be prospecting is a sure way to do business in different kinds and different forms with other people. Sometimes you meet a person that can be your ally. When you send a message after getting to know that person, this person can be somebody that will give you much referral and will talk much about you. When you are speaking to a client that you know that you can directly impact their lives, go ahead and talk about the message that you have for them. Now, prospecting is something that we always do. As much as closing is great, before you can close, you need to prospect. How you prospect, whether you are prospecting a recruit, whether you are prospecting a client, or whether you are prospecting businesses, how you put that, it's not like a job interview where you just talk about yourself. I did this, I did that, this is my achievement, these are the things that I have, this is me, this is that, this is that. And it's just so boring. And after a while, you're gonna lose the interest of the person you're speaking to. What you need to do is to find out more about them so that you can give the product and services that you have. As much as you can always be closing on every quarter and everything that you do in your business while you are speaking to your clients, to stakeholders, to potential recruit, potential associate in your company, always be prospective. Always take time to find out and take interest on other people. I tell you, I've been in this people industry for such a long time, and you can tell me, Tere, you like that because you are in people's business. And I'm here to tell you that this is not just about having a business, that's why, or being in people's business, that's why I am doing farming and I am doing this kind of perspective. I can tell you that I think I have been doing this even before I have gotten into business. Even when I was just a lecturer in a classroom, when I'm getting to know my students, when I'm getting to know my colleagues. But just really, it's all about putting that genuine interest to other people. And when we place that, and when we are in the habit of giving genuine interest into other people, I don't think we'll ever get wrong. Why? Where does money come from? Where does business come from? It will not be plucked from the air. It will come from people that will open a door for you, that will open opportunity for you. So master this, and you'll be very well. And you will not just be always be prospecting, you always be closing, and you always be recruiting. So till then, I hope you learned something. Leave the comments in the comment box below if you have any comments. If you like this video, click on the like button and share this to the people whom you know can be blessed by this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click on the subscribe button and the notification button. So this has been Tourette, and I'll see you again. Bye.